The Patron Warrior of 2015 was known for two things. It was by far the strongest deck in the game at that time, and also the most difficult to pilot. Maybe even to this day, the hardest deck that's ever existed. So the centerpiece was Warsong Commander, which would give any minion you summon with 3 or less attack, charge. So you would play the Warsong Commander and then some combination of Grim Patrons and Frothing Berserkers. You would use your various Whirlwind effects to damage your own minions. The patrons would copy themselves and you get a whole army of charging minions, or you would just make a really big Frothing Berserker that had like 20 attack, and you could charge all of these minions at the opponent's face, leading to some absolutely ridiculous OTK combos. This, of course, led to the most infamous balance change in Hearthstone's entire history, where Warsong Commander was nerfed to give your charge minions +1 attack. This took it from a centerpiece in the best deck in the game to possibly the worst card in the game. But today, after 8 long years, that nerf was reverted, and Warsong Commander has been returned to her former glory, once again able to give our minions charge. So I headed over to Wild to play the hardest deck that's ever existed. I used to actually be pretty good with this deck, but it's been a while. I think Thorson is probably a keep. And who wouldn't keep a 2-mana Fiery War Axe?
I see you brought guests. I grant you permission to speak.
Well, it's definitely nice to hit Patron and Warsong Commander with Emperor Thorson. If I can actually do that. Alright, well, I took my 1 damage for Battle Rage. That's nice. I definitely would like to get more than 1 card out of it, though. So if I get discounts on everything here, I can play Warsong, Frothing Patron all in the same turn, which is pretty ridiculous. Might be a bit overkill though, who knows? Can just whack this a couple of times, but it is annoying. Could execute it, probably don't need to. Awkward. I guess I need this card. Okay, 2 more cards. Unfortunately, no Whirlwind effects. Might make it pretty hard to play all of these on 10 mana. That's a lot of damage. Well, I did draw the Armorsmith to potentially defend against Blood Death Knight. Wow. I could Warsong Patron here. I would still have Warsong Double Frothing for 7 mana. And I'm kind of getting my ass beat, so maybe I should. Alright, well, this Risky Skipper is really good if I can find... I mean, everything is... My whole hand is really good if I can find the other Warsong Commander.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
If they play the other Astalor, they're gonna have to send 7 into my 3 health minion, so that's good.
My blood for the Lich King.
Might have to do a bit of skipping here.
I'll show you who's boss.
Honor, made to fit. Honor, made to fit.
Yeah, I'll take the card. There's a Whirlwind. Okay. Well, I definitely bought myself some time here, but I dumped a lot of cheap cards. But I can still go Warsong Frothing, double Whirlwind, which can be a lot of damage. Could pick up the other Risky Skipper as well, maybe. Oh, armor. And 2 cards from Acolyte? What a bad corpse explosion, unless I'm somehow dead.
Like to use armor.
Okay, the opponent is at 49, which is going to be pretty hard for me to kill. Triple Whirlwind on my Frothing turn. Triple Whirlwind on just Warsong double Frothing is 18 additional damage, right? Plus the 4 base from the 2 Frothing, so 22. It's going to be 4 from a Death Spite on that turn as well, so 26. I mean, that is over half of my opponent's health.
Our gift of frost shields us.
So these 3 minions being in play is another... not 18, but 14 damage. So I think that puts me up to 40. I don't exactly remember where the damage was.
So many choices.
I'm actually just pretty close to having lethal. I don't think Hearthstone Defender actually does that much. They're already at 4 health, and it just kind of... or they're at full health, excuse me. And it just dies to Death Spite. I don't know if this is lethal. I think it probably is. It's best to Whirlwind first. And then whack this. And hey, wouldn't you know it, my opponent's dead. Oh, nice.
Magni versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory. For Cosmodon!
Probably don't need Fiery War Axe against most priests.
I see you've brought guests.
2 start of game effects. guess I'll just get this Armor Smith in play. Decent chance I can damage it, which is good for both Battle Rage and Light of the Phoenix. Alright, well. 3 mana, draw 2.
Strike.
I guess we're just a mage. I actually already have a very strong turn 7 with this hand.
I ain't talking. I'll show you who's boss.
Okay. That doesn't really change my turn 7 at all. I can still do 21, including the Death Spite that'll be in play. I think this just means that I'm going to draw with Battle Rage here,
Strike.
which is fine. Another Inner Rage. That's really good for my turn 7. I had to dump a card here. I could have just equipped War Axe, but like I want to play Death Spite next turn. The War Axe was pretty bad. So turn 7, I have Warsong, Coin Patron, Inner Rage, Swing with Death Spite. That gives me 2 5-power minions, 4 3-power minions, which is 22. And then I have 2 Death Spite charges, which is another 8. So not quite lethal, but we're getting close. This is a Reno deck, though, I believe, so I don't want to just go in. Although they won't be able to clear my board, and... well, that's a surprisingly high amount of cards in my deck. Yeah, I don't want to go in and leave them at a super low health because of Reno. But I guess if I'm also forcing out a board clear, maybe it's fine. What if I'm going for a Frothing Berserker? Warsong, Skipper, Frothing, another Whirlwind. I don't know, I only need 1 chip damage to kill the opponent with Patron stuff. Well, it's actually kind of hard to get the chip damage because the Patron stuff takes up my whole board. I think this is worth it. Another Dread Corsair. I think... No, Dread Corsair is not lethal next turn. I was thinking I can Inner Rage 1 Patron, have it die to the Whirlwind, and then play Dread Corsair with charge. But that doesn't really work because I have to break the Death Spite to get my Whirlwind effect. So I should have just played this Dread Corsair here, probably. Oh, wow. Does Risky Skipper make this lethal? I don't believe Skipper makes this lethal. Oh, I missed 1 damage like an idiot. Yeah, this shouldn't be lethal, but it leaves my opponent really low with me having another Warsong commander in hand. So I don't think it'll be too hard for me to have lethal next turn. Like just Warsong, Fiery War Axe, and then either of these minions does 5. So they need something that deals with the board and heals them. They need to heal for 2, I guess, at the moment. That is a great start. Oh, this is not good.
So many choices.
Kind of the same play as last turn. Make a board, leave them low with Warsong in hand. I don't really have Whirlwinds for these Frothing Berserkers at this point. So I don't really love where this is going. But it looks like I do get the dub here, unless they have Desperate Prayer. I don't know. I mean, I won. I think all my plays were, like, reasonable. But I wouldn't bet my life on them being optimal.
Magni versus Vulcanus. I live once more for Cosmodon.
Battle Rage is probably a keep, right? And maybe I keep Skipper when I have Battle Rage. Probably keep Skipper either way, actually. Do I keep Warsong Commander? I don't think so. Light of the Phoenix, though? I do value card draw. Probably not enough to keep Light of the Phoenix when I have Battle Rage, though. Alright, it's just this Warlock deck. Thorison's a great card. I do not have a great hand for it.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I think it's only worth coining the weapon because I have the Corsair. And even then, it might not be worth it. Okay, we got our first good discount with Thors. Actually, the Whirlwinds are good discounts as well.
So many choices.
What if I just go face? What if I'm just aggro warrior? Aggro warrior.
You are nothing but death. Allow me to teach you. Lightly used armor. Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Opponent's going kind of crazy over there. All I need is a Warsong Commander, and this hand should be easy lethal. The opponent is at full health, so I might need the Frothing. I don't know, next turn might be Skipper plus some minion to draw with Battle Rage. Maybe I should have even just committed to that before playing Thorison.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor. Out the crowd. Side effects? No. Trust me. I can't control it. Side effects? No.
Wow.
Trust me.
Oh, a Warsong Commander. This is probably just lethal. Warsong, Frothing, triple Whirlwind. Opponent's basically at 30. Frothing gains so much. It's just gonna be lethal, isn't it?
Charge forward. The blade be thirsty.
I'll show you who's boss. I'll show you who's boss.
Hammer time.
An easy 31 from my Frothing Berserker.
Magni versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death. For Cosmodon!
Very strange full keep. But I think all these cards are quite good.
I see you brought guests.
So at the moment, Thorson is going to hit a Patron and a Skipper, both of which are quite good hits. Definitely feel more comfortable swinging with Death's Bite since I found the other one.
Arcane energy amplified.
Oh, Warsong Commander is a great Thorson hit. It's probably just worth playing Thorson into that, honestly.
So many choices.
Could have certainly whacked it with a weapon, but I don't know. I feel like whacking it with a weapon didn't really spin my mana super well. Wow, they're not going to use their poisonous minion to kill my 5/5. Are they dead? I can make 4 patrons that deal 12. Skipper puts it up to 13. Yeah, it's just not even close to being lethal.
Me have bad for you.
What does this say? Enemy minions and during your turn. Frothing. So I'm looking at turn 9 if I want to go Patron Frothing. Kind of far away, but not like absurdly far.
So many choices.
I gotta move.
Whatever, I'll just hit him for 4.
The citadel stands strong.
My blood for the Lich King.
It looks like having lethal on turn 9 is not even going to be hard at all. Question is, can I have lethal on 8? That is another whirlwind, holy moly. So it would be Warsong, Skipper, Frothing, actually that whirlwind doesn't do anything. I already had triple whirlwind. So Frothing triple whirlwind is, oh geez, 25 damage, I think.
Maybe. No.
I think that only puts it up to 28 damage.
I gotta move.
No, that puts it up to 31 damage, but that's still not lethal. I'm pretty sure I only had 31 here. Wait, did I count the base power on the Frothing? I don't think I did. Wow, they for sure hit the wrong card there. So if I did the math right last turn, I should have 34 damage this turn. But I think I did the math wrong last turn.
I'll show you who's boss.
Blood and blood.
No lollygagging.
No quarter. It's hammer time.
Yeah, this is 5 over. It was 5 over. I think I just didn't count the base damage from the frothing and the risky skipper last turn.